think we're in the clear.
Yeah. No signs of pursuit. God damn it. As long as Varush's out there.
Trying to get our hands on the 6 swords might be a fool's errand.
What's the matter?
Do you sense that? Something's out there.
Wanna go check it out?
Yeah.
The location of one of the 6 swords has been approximated. West of our current position, in the possession of an old man living in a hermitage. We wait for sundown before executing our mission to ensure complete success. Then, we sweep through the hermitage and claim the blade.
Who are they supposed to be?
They've all got the exact same faces.
And on top of that, they mention the 6 swords. Looks like Varush isn't the only one out there trying to collect them.
So we doing this?
Doing what exactly?
Getting that sword for ourselves, I mean.
At this point, why bother?
Everyone seems to be getting pretty worked up trying to find the blades. Think of how much this one could sell for.
And that's a fair point. A hermitage to the west. I guess we may as well go take a look for ourselves before the sun goes down.
I'll protect everyone. Gratitude. I'll fight. Let us to the end and beyond.
I shall burn everything and build a new world.
Anyone that's it for you. I will fight until the very end. It ends here.
Thought you could hit me.
This is it for you.
The natural conclusion.
What is it?
A report, my lord. We've received word that the Realm Scourge has awakened.
Understood.
The Realm Scourge?
What? You do not know of it?
It is a colossal monster of unknown origin. It last appeared in Ovis, before entering a period of dormancy. But it would appear it is on the move once more.
You seem rather familiar with this monster.
Yes, I have fought against it. But even with the forces of Leonis, Horn, Ovis, and Wazette standing together,
You couldn't defeat it?
correct. Even King Oberon of Heimdall was powerless against it.
So, Rundal will rise when they are needed most then?
That remains uncertain.
How so?
It is obvious that the people and the very land itself must be protected. But there are factors at play. We are on hostile terms with Heimdall. I would prefer to say no more, considering who stands at your side.
I no longer act under the banners of Heimdall. That is why I have returned here.
Because your revenge has been realized? What if I were to tell you that King Ch.8 still lived? Allow me to give you the truth.
The truth?
Of what happened the night when the Mournblade disappeared, and so many were slain in this village. Our forces of Rundal did indeed come here that night in order to obtain the Mournblade.
To obtain? To steal it, you mean?
We knew of the existence of the Mournblade, but not its actual location. However, we learned that the Crystal Sanctum had discovered the blade's whereabouts.
And that was here, in the sanctuary.
Indeed. It required little imagination to see that the blade should not be allowed into the Sanctum's possession. It was for that reason we deployed our troops to these lands. And then, this village became a battlefield.
Lies! I was here when everything happened. The soldiers who attacked that night, they were all from Rundal. I did not see a single warrior monk.
The Sanctum has more than monks among its ranks.
There were followers of the faith amongst the villagers who lived here.
Could that be true? Is that the truth?
I am telling you what I know as the truth. We saw no warrior monks in the village that night. For a moment, I even thought that perhaps we had been fed misinformation. But just as we let our guards down, the villagers... No, those in the guise of villagers fell upon us. We had no way of telling them from the actual residents of this village. We killed many that night, and I am sure there were innocents among them.
And that is why you are here? To offer your respects to the departed?
Regardless of how this came to pass, it cannot be said that we are blameless. I understand that this does not right the wrongs that were committed here, but... I am sorry for the sadness and the terror that was forced upon you all that day.
The Mournblade. I take it you did not find it?
Indeed. We searched the village, but it was to no avail. It felt as if someone had spirited it away.
It must have been Karsha.
Karsha? Who would that be?
The Elder's daughter. I do not wish it to be true. But there may have been people in the village who betrayed that information to the Sanctum.
manipulating us to hate Rundle in order to acquire the Mournblade. This is most certainly a method Sadali would employ.
In order to protect the blade, this Karsha removed it from the village, an environment in which she could not tell friend from foe.
It may be in our best interests to act quickly. On my way here, I was ambushed by a group of beings who closely resembled Melnia.
Were you truly?
Yes. However,
Was something amiss?
each of them shared the face of Melnia, but all denied they were her. It would appear these beings were created by another's hand.
Well, that's rather confusing.
What is it that they seek?
The Mournblade, it would seem.
A group of people that look like Melnia are after the Mournblade.
Commander Aldor, I believe it is time.
Yes, I suppose we can tarry no longer. I must return to the castle to plan for the Realm Scourge. My men and I shall take our leave now. What is the matter, Aldoa? It's time to move.
I think I shall be staying right here.
The people that look like Melnia, it troubles you.
My mind has long been made. I'm staying, and that's that.
As you wish. Return to us once you're satisfied.
Ah, a man who understands the way of things.
Our ranks won't be as lively without you. As such, I leave her in your care.
Oh, Lady Moore! That's a befitting outfit if I've ever seen one.
This has long been the traditional garb of this village's astrologers.
It brings out a new depth to your beauty.
I discarded my emotions in exchange for a great power to read the stars. However, in the end, I was unable to completely abandon my attachment to Ramada. After leaving the ranks of Heinler, my emotions returned to me. But the payment for that was my powers.
Sister, you still have your formidable skills with the spear.
And I shall use them to protect you.
I know you will do just that. I always liked the old you. So I can wholeheartedly say, this brings me joy.
Ramada.
And I wholeheartedly wish I could stand here gazing at the two beauties before me until the end of time. But alas, there are things to which we must attend. The question is, where should we begin? Do we seek out the Mournblade directly? Or do we acquire the 6 swords first?
Do you see something?
The stars will surely show us the way. They wander the dark, straying from the moon. Yet they share the one destination. We must gather beneath those stars and give ourselves to the future they whisper.
I, for one, know not what that means.
Let us set out.
I'll protect everyone!
アードラの未来、皆で掴み取るぞ!
I'll fight. Time to end it beyond. I shall burn everything and build a new world from the ashes.
Anyone who gets in my way, I will fight until the very end. You will fall!
The ashes await you! My blade shall soar. This is it for you!
Stay strong if that is necessary.
It's over! Everything I do is for true, everlasting peace.
Eyes on me. You'll be fine now. You will die.
星の定めあなたの力を見せてください。
I know how this will end. Meet your demise.
All right, you worm. Allow me to beat you into a bloody pulp.
当たるものか。
終わらせましょう。 Go, let's go!
Do not resist fate. As expected, a welcome outcome.
Eyes on me. You'll be fine now.
You have my
Save my hide! 星の定めの力を見せてください。
I know how this will end. Do not resist fate.
All right, you worm. Go, let's go! Allow me to beat you into a bloody pulp. Power injection!
Meet your demise.
Now is your chance to run.
終わらせましょう。
I will steady the pace.
僕の全てを出し切るんだ。当たるものか。
Go, let's go!
Fall to my blade. An untrained blade is no match for me.
This flood of emotions almost made me forget why I am here. Such a big, strong door. But now it is unlocked. I really should have done this in the very beginning. Lord Sottily! Lord Sottily!
Lady Lucio.
You have not graced us with your presence for so long. I was beginning to worry.
It's over. There is no point to this life.
To think that one so lofty as you, Lord Sottily, would desire death despite the power he commands. If you depart this mortal world, surely your believers throughout Ardra would grieve deeply and fall into despair. If such a thing were to truly happen, why, just the very thought of it twists my heart into knots. Surely I would be consumed by a great sadness unlike any other. A sadness unlike any other. Oh, how sweet those words sound. Oh, what might this be? How beautiful! Tell me, my dear Lord Sottily.
Did Princess Lucielle do this on her own? His Holiness!
Oh, Lady Whisper. I was under the terrible impression that Lord Sottily had been confined in here. But it would appear he locked the door himself and chose not to come out of his own accord.
What did you do to Lord Sottily?
What did I do? Lord Sottily is perfectly fine, though his mind is somewhere distant and he barely responds when spoken to. If you doubt me, then by all means, confirm it for yourself.
Lord Sottily.
Exia was here, in this tank. She floated here for decades. I wanted to bring her back, to see her smile once more. If only I had not wished for such terrible, selfish things. She was suffering. And now that she is alive once more, her suffering continues. I was wrong. Exia did not want any of this.
Lord Sottily. This must be the hermitage those creepy ladies were talking about.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
That said, you think there's really an old man living here who just happens to have one of the swords we're after?
Who knows? But if we don't check, those women might be the ones who get the blade. Or worse, Farouche.
Well, either way, it shouldn't be too hard to get in and get out with the sword.
Right. We can decide what to do with it later. Might sell for some hefty gil, after all.
Let's get this done before the sun goes down.
Yeah, nice and quick-like.
Hey, excuse us.
Gramps, you live in this place by yourself?
Not hard of hearing, are you?
Maybe he's just scared of us.
Listen, Gramps, there's something we need to ask you.
We're looking for a certain sword. Don't suppose you have any idea what we're talking about?
We know it's here. Hand it over, or...
Oh, or what?
Or... There's these people who are trying to find it, and...
Yeah, we just wanted to tell you they're closing in.
How kind.
We heard them say they're going to attack this place once the sun goes down.
Right, but I think they're only interested in the sword.
So we thought it might be safer for you to leave the sword in our care.
Oh, I think I would like to see who these visitors are for myself.
What do we do?
The sun's about to go down. Even if we nap the sword now.
We might not be able to escape the creepy lady pack.
Do you think yourselves hidden?
Hand over the sword.
I commend your, plain-spokenness.
Refuse, and we take it. Simple.
Oh, is that so? You would take what is mine from me.
What of it?
Are you capable?
What is with the ego on the old guy? I mean, judging by the way those ladies made their entrance.
Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing.
Why can't he just hand over the sword without getting them worked up?
Well then, the dance with death calls us. Fell me, and the blade is yours. But know this. Emberit bites deep.
アードラの未来全てを掴み取るぞ。
Eyes on me. You'll be fine now.
Saved my hide!
星の定めに来ましょう
So let's go!
I know how this will end.
Alright, so let's go! Allow me to beat you into a bloody pulp!
How trifling. How trifling. Perish. How trifling. How trifling. Perish.
見てますわ
How trifling. Get going. How annoying.
乗り越えて There is no escaping me.
How trifling. Good job. How trifling.
As expected, a welcome outcome.